Hey, my name is Kim Wenger-Hall and I am here to show you how to do triangle pose 5 different ways. So triangle pose is one of these shapes that can get really big and low to the ground, and it can be a lot. So you can see people coming all the way down to here, and it's a lot, right? You see people coming here or peace finger toes. And so this is not accessible for many people. And it's not safe for a lot of bodies. But triangle pose can be great for building strength, stability, and playing with internal and external rotation of the thigh bones, which is really important in terms of hip health. And so one of my favorite ways to do triangle pose is actually a restorative pose. So you'll come onto the ground and you basically set yourself up in triangle pose, but lying down. And so in triangle pose, one leg, one set of toes points all the way out, and the other points in a little bit. So for here, my right toes are turning all the way out, my left toes are turning in a little bit. And so I have external rotation, a little bit of internal rotation. My arms can come out to the side. And then what can make it really triangle pose is turning it into that big side stretch. And so I would come all the way over here and just reaching for this leg. You can even use a strap and just settle in. You can wiggle the shoulder blades around. So it's a nice opening. You can make this really engaged and turned out. You can reach for the foot. You can do all sorts of fun things here for triangle pose. And then another way to do triangle pose is with a chair. So with the chair, you can do seated. And so again, triangle pose, thinking internal and external rotation for the thigh bones. Pelvis in neutral and coming here. So external, internal, reaching, and then tipping and reaching. It's not very comfortable on your seat, but if I patted this chair, this could feel great. And this is still a pretty big variation, right, of this triangle pose. So what I might do is, instead of making it really big and open, I'll switch sides. So I'll do a little bit of internal rotation here, lots of external rotation here. And so I want to make sure that my knee is pointed the same direction as my toes, and that my knee isn't wonking in a different direction, either that way or this way. And so a little bit of internal rotation, lots of external rotation, and then you tip toward the external rotation. And so this is a great variation of triangle pose. I'm grounded, I'm seated, I'm getting the benefits of the pose. If I wanted to, I could really press down and open up into this shape. So this can get really big and beautiful, but it can stay small and delicate and just going for little internal, little external, little side stretch. You can also do this with the support of the chair, but in standing. So stepping behind the chair, let's do internal, external, and then again, I would tip toward the external rotation for my triangle. Pressing down, zipping up, thigh bones back, waistline back, and coming into this nice side stretch. You can use the chair here. You can also use the chair coming in a little bit lower. And so those are a couple different ways to do our triangle pose. One of the ways you'll see with blocks in a yoga studio is really nice as well. So we do our internal, external, hinge toward the external. Use your blocks either right beneath the shoulder, opening this hip a little bit out, or if that's not comfortable on your SI joint, it's fine to let the hip roll in and zip up through the belly so you're nice and stable. Reaching up, maybe even reaching over, turning it more into an extended shape. But you're supported, you can reach way forward, you can reach under, you can bring the block behind, you can scooch the legs more together. I like a lower triangle. This to me is a lot to ask of my SI joint, this more narrow stance. It's pretty compressed back here. So I like a bigger shape for my triangle pose. So I hope that helps your practice. Let me know how it goes from our restorative triangle all the way through these different variations of triangle pose. Enjoy, we'll see you soon.